Today is the D-Day. Today is Chelsea versus Everton.
Early kickoff.
Early kickoff.
Hey,
2
12:30.
12:30.
12:30, yeah.
12:30.
12:30
I thought
p.m.
it's 2 p.m.
Nigerian
oh.
time. No. 12:30 p.m.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
And I know mindset what people they always get for this early kickoff. See, early kickoff now always draw. Sure
Not be
banger.
say early kickoff na always draw. Early kickoff is always draw. If na big team play early kickoff, either they draw or they lose.
Yeah.
He hardly see big team win early kickoff. He hard.
Now early kickoff we Everton why you been playing now when I play for Everton home. And how many the game end too. I think it's so like it's early kickoff for Chelsea.
Early kickoff. But it's still our road to the Champions League qualification, you understand? But looking at the game, like I said yesterday when we chipping in during the Premier League match preview and my Premier League weekend showdown, I say that looking at the record between Chelsea and Everton last season and this season, last season they won us 2-0 at their home ground, and when they came to Stamford Bridge, we messed them up. We slaughtered them 6-0 because
6-0,
they were off track. Pickford was no longer Pickford. Pickford was picking 6. So today we played at their home ground at Everton. That was where our problem started from last year. Everton. And they drawed us 0-0. And they are coming to Stamford Bridge today. I don't expect these boys to slack or to sleep on bike. You see that energy they use against Fulham doing that ending part. Yeah. That remaining 10 minutes in the game. You see that energy? That is the type of energy I'm expecting from this young lad. But let me ask this question. And this question also goes to the fans too. Will you start Josh ahead of Jackson? You know that Maresca normally plays him as a false nine.
Yeah,
he's not a false nine. He's a winger. But Maresca normally plays him as a false nine. On different occasions that he has played in that position, in the Conference League, he has delivered twice, if I'm not mistaken. So
that idea is a bad one.
Okay.
It's a bad one.
Sure, you won't start.
No. I've emphasized on this thing time to time that Maresca should not even think of. I'm cool with him bringing him from the bench second half as a game changer.
Yeah.
That he has proven himself to be.
Yeah.
I'm cool with him bringing him from the bench. But me, I believe that even before the second half, we should be killing Everton. We should be killing them with like a 2-goal margin.
Killing.
Even before George is coming in.
Okay.
We should not have that mindset of George, please come and do your magic that he did for us against Fulham. George, please. That would be a very bad one for us. If by any means we allow Everton to score us first, or by any means Everton is able to hold us a draw throughout the first half and even half of the second half. If they're able to hold us a draw, it will be a very big problem to us, because for us to knock them with 1 goal, Everton, they are more relaxed. They are more relaxed in the defense.
Yes,
when they watch the time. The time is counting. So
yes, they sit back.
They sit back.
I know that Chelsea find it difficult to play a low block team.
That is it. So now saying that you want to start George, don't even bring George, because the defense, Everton defense alone, those guys, they are threatening already. So bringing somebody like George, you will find him too small. And I believe they will not underrate him. They will not make that mistake that Fulham made. Everton said they don't even look at you, whether you are small or you are big, they will see hold you down. So to avoid the young lad getting injury, because Everton is a kind of aggressive attacking team, and helping him to retain enough energy for the game, I think you should just bring him from the bench if Jackson is not really doing well. But I believe that Jackson will not repeat that mistake that he made in the last match. Sure. But it's a bad idea to start George ahead of Jackson. It's a bad idea for me.
Okay, because I guess they asked Maresca that question yesterday during the press conference, and it was like the way he put it, as if he's not to rush him, that he doesn't want to rush things, you understand? But please, irrespective of the fact that you are saying that playing him or Jackson for him, play him as a first nine. Please, he's not a first nine. I'm not in supporting trying to change the guy's position. You understand? Not because of saying score one goal now, me saying if we play there. No.
Mindset there.
You understand? So we should remove our mind there. If the guy to come up today to still deliver for us, nothing spoil. You understand?
Yeah.
So talking about possible formation, how will your lineup look like?
I have something different. I know that people might want to counter it. But lately I learned that Enzo Maresca is actually managing injury issues for the team. And I think that he has been doing that very well. And out of that knowledge I got, so I decided to picture a different formation in terms of the midfield and the defense.
Yeah.
Now, for the centre backs, since it should be a kind of tough game, I would prefer we go with Chalobah and Kowil for the centre back. Chalobah and Kowil. For the left back, we go with Cucurella. Then for the right back,
will Cucurella play that game? I don't really know if
Cucurella... he has gotten consecutive yellow cards in the back-to-back.
And let me remind you, Maresca will not be at the touchline for this game today.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
It's going to be Willie Calabari. That's our former goalkeeper.
Not true. Nana, remember. That's true. But anyhow, the Willie Calabari or whatever it's called, that will be the manager of the game for Chelsea tomorrow. For me, my idea of the formation should be centre backs. We go with Chalobah and Kowil, playing them in their rightful. Right centre back, Chalobah, left centre back, Kowil. Then for the right back, now we know that James is a kind of Lavia player. What I'm saying is because of his injuries issue. If James plays too often and let's say he playing a full 90 minutes and he's playing against Everton. Now, before you play a certain player, watch your players, know their strengths. Now, understand the other team they are playing with. Everton is a kind of aggressive team. And playing a player like James, there's, let me say, 40% possibility that he might end up having an injury if he's being tackled wrongly.
Okay.
So, I will not tell you to keep James off. Play James. You can start with James at the right back.
Okay.
Then for the midfield, we can also begin with our two holders.
Okay.
Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. Then for the right wing forward, we go with Neto. For the left wing forward, we go with Sancho because we need people that can help us keep the game quick. Then for the center, that's for the 4-2-3. The center will go Palmer. Then our top 9 we go with Jackson. But now, in a situation whereby you don't want to start James because of managing injury issues. So in a situation you don't want to start James, you want to play Lavia ahead. Then I'll prefer you play Caicedo at the centre back. Then you position Lavia. So you play Caicedo at the right back. Then you position Lavia to pair with Enzo Fernandez, which we also know that.
Are you sure that Lavia will start the game?
No, I'm just saying that.
Okay.
Yes, in case they don't want to start James because Gusto is off for like 1 to 2 weeks. Gusto is off for 1 to 2 weeks. So it certainly means that if you don't want to start James, you play Lavia and you play Caicedo. At least we watched Caicedo at the right back position in Chelsea also. He also did well in the absence of James and Gusto. He was the one holding the right back for us. And they just to manage it. Yes, I know that Lavia cannot play the full 90 minutes. It's either they start James, then later on, they swap James with Lavia. That's the substitute team with Lavia. Then as Caicedo can just fall to the right back, then we play Lavia and Enzo Fernandez together. That's my take for the game.
Wow. That's a
keeper. Sorry, keeper.
Sanchez. No?
Sanchez is the one.
Well, that's a good one. But let me do like my man, Maresca. Let me give you the Maresca kind of formation. Not Maresca kind of formation. Yeah. What is likely to happen? Because of lately we present something sweet. Not only we, other sports pundit
yeah.
present something sweet, and later he sees something difficult.
Yeah.
Good. Today I'm going to be presenting something difficult. Now, coming to because don't forget we have a semi-final to play on Thursday next week. Good. And you know that it's looking like Maresca appreciate the conference more than qualifying for the Champions League. We are the only one battling for these Champions League spots. You understand?
Yeah.
But if I'm to be sarcastic about my formation, I will say that James should start from the right. I'm okay with your Tosin and
Not Tosin.
I'm
Chalobah
okay
and
with your
Kobe.
Chaloba and Kowi, but Badashi should come in.
Okay. But she should come in second half
Badashi should start.
ahead of Kobe.
No, Badashi should start.
Okay.
That's why I said I want to give you the Maresca kind of formation right now.
Let's see.
Because I'm not sure if Cucurella will play tomorrow. I'm not sure. I stand to be corrected at the comment section if he's going to be available for tomorrow game. So Badashi should start, because if Badashi should start, definitely it will help James to push front. They will be having this guy three center back to cover to sit very well. We'll be having they should not instead Badashi should not do the inverting. Let James push forward more. Let James help the wings more than Badashi. They let Badashi, Kobe, and Chaloba sit back to hold ground.
So who is now supporting the left wing forward now?
When Cucurella was running to support the left, who was supporting the right wing?
I think that's the kind of this is your own picture, kind of strange. For me, I would have preferred Achempong.
It's strange.
I would prefer Achempong. If Cucurella is not playing, I would prefer Achempong.
To play from the left?
Yes, to play
No.
from the left.
No.
Achempong to play from the left.
I dey tell you wetin Maresca go play. I no tell you my own. If na my own, I go tell you say Cucurella go play there. I dey tell you wetin fit happen. Then midfield, don't be surprised if you see Casado, Disbiriol, and Palmer. I'm telling you. Watch, when I started the formation, what did I tell you? I say Maresca kind of formation. And I said that, let me be sarcastic about it. Then wings, don't be surprised if you see Madueke and Pedro Neto. Neto starting from the left, Madueke at the right. Then you see Nkunku, but at the 10, at the 9. I dey tell you now.
No, that picture, see this your picture. It can never.
That is the picture he gave to us. See, that was what he gave to us during the Brentford game that we are shouting. He slashed us against Ipswich Town. But if I'm to go with what I want and what will give us results, we should go with Colwill and Chaloba.
Yeah.
Bring Cucurella in if he's available. If there's no card that will limit him, Cucurella should start. We should come out in our best. James.
Yeah.
Enzo Casado. Palmer. Sancho. From the left, Madueke should sit his ass down and let Pedro Neto play from that angle.
Yeah, that's true.
Then Jackson. Coming second half, if you want to make any change on the wing, let this guy, Madueke, step in. Madueke can now step in. Just in case Sancho is not giving you what you want, or Neto.
Or Sancho is tired.
Do you understand? Then if Jackson is tired, you have created about 20 chances, not converting anyone. You bring in Tariq George.
God forbid that Jackson will create...
I know some people will say, Mr. Peter, now for you. But anyhow, if I'm to go by prediction, Chelsea will win 3-0. Since the way I carry my eye up, they thought the 3-0.
For me, I'm going with 2-0. I'm not even seeing the match a go-go match. I'm not even seeing Everton thinking of scoring Chelsea.
Chai God. See the way I'm saying that Chelsea should win 3-0. Chai Chelsea, please.
No, we'll go with 2-0. 2-0, I beg.
Me, 3-0.
Okay, me 2-0.
Chai Chelsea, I beg. No, let me down. Sanchez, I beg you.
It's not going to be an easy one. I know all the fans, we're having the mindset of victory, and it will be so disappointing that we end up drawing the game.
Very, very disappointing.
Like if we just draw that tomorrow game, we just don't say there's no hope.
No hope again.
No hope. So
okay,
guys, please help us, please.
I guess that will be all for now when it comes to the Chelsea versus Everton match preview and prediction. We have dropped our own. You can drop yours at the comment section. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Support Chelsea. Support. Any
Yeah.
IB. Most support them to the last.
We are the Blues.
We are the Blues. You understand? All Chelsea for life.
life.
My name is Peters.
And my name is Gifto.